All right, guys, so check it out. I've got my 2014 Jeep Wrangler Sahara here, and I have been going through oil pressure sensors. Well, first of all, I've owned the Jeep for about 2 years, just over 2 years now, and I've had to replace my oil pressure sensor 3 times in this thing since owning it. And if you've ever replaced an oil pressure sensor, you know that it's way down here and a real pain in the butt to get to. So I was trying to get to the bottom of why I keep having issues with my oil pressure sensor. And this last time that it stopped working, I would notice that if I reach behind the back of the manifold and kind of jiggle the wiring a little bit, it would work until I started driving the Jeep again, and then it would not work. So I came to the assumption that, hey, maybe there's something wrong with the wiring. So this time when I pulled everything apart and I took the oil pressure sensor out and I was messing around, I was like, let me take a look at this wiring harness. And it's had this shield here, and I kind of just bent it like that, and I just saw copper, and I'm like, what? You've got to be freaking kidding me. You can see what this wiring looks like. The copper is just straight up exposed. So this heat shield was kind of wrapped around that, and I couldn't really see it too well, so I cut it back to get a better view, and you can see that literally that wiring is just melted right off the copper conductor. So if you guys are having issues with your Jeep and it keeps going through oil pressure sensors, make sure you check this harness. It looks like this harness plugs into here, and you can unplug this harness. And this goes down to the coolant temperature sensor, which is this plug right here, the oil pressure sensor, which is this plug right here, and then there's 2 more plugs that go underneath this business. I'm not sure exactly where that goes, but I think I can get just that harness and replace that little sub harness. If not, I'm gonna have to try to get another connector and fix that. So I'm not sure what the fix is at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and do my spark plugs, and I'm gonna retorque my valve cover gaskets because I'm a little concerned those may be leaking a little bit. But that's the major problem with what we got going on. I'm gonna go to Jeep tomorrow and see what the solution is. Everyone, if you enjoyed today's video, I would invite you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below right there on the right-hand corner. And if you felt that the products in today's video is something you might like to own yourself, there's a product link right up there to the right, upper right-hand corner, or down in the description will be a product link for you to purchase the product as well. Thank you very much for watching YouTube.